Hello.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Hi,
Am I
good
on?
evening. Yes, you are audible. Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. Yes. All right. Great. So, good
Am I
evening.
audible
How
to
are
you?
Yes. Yes. You are audible and visible as well. I think that it's just a few glitches here and there. Otherwise, it is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, good evening. How are you?
Uh, Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'm great, doing fantastic. Hope you are been doing well. So, yeah, thank you so much for asking.
Wow, that's nice. And where are you connecting from, and how may I address you? Because the names over here is not very clear. So, do let me know about that too.
Uh, could you please again?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. So, I'm asking that where are you connecting from?
Yeah, well, so I'm connecting you ma'am, from Hyderabad, Telangana. And actually, I'm originally from Uttar Pradesh, but settled in Mumbai. But somehow that that working in a company. So where that whenever the new branches opens in any states of India, so I'm the person to be chosen and same to that place to set that place to open that place and then for a certain period of the time. So currently, I'm connecting with you from Hyderabad city, Telangana. My name is Dilshad
Okay.
Ahmed. Actually, the reflecting name on screen, which is not correct name. Actually, it's Dilshad Ahmed Sheikh. So, yeah,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, all right. Now I got it. It's Dilshad, right?
yeah, yes, correct.
Okay, okay, all right. I got it. Otherwise, I was getting really confused, like how to pronounce it because it seems a very complicated name, all the alphabets mixed into one.
Mm,
Now it is clear.
mm. Yes, absolutely. I think my name, which is reflecting on screen, this is the email ID, which I start with the word of face. So it's Dilshad. I don't know while taking the registration or taking enrollment that happened and how it came. I really don't know. But even I can see that name, and I'm little also like it's not feeling okay because it's feel awkward days and something new, something not usual. So it will frustrate other people also to identify कि कैसे करें चलो. Hmm.
No, now it's clear. Now I can just break it down into two parts. You see S plus Dilshad and Dilshad. But previously I was like just thinking how to progress with Sdilshad.
Hmm.
So how to pronounce that. But now I just broke it into two parts, so it's easy.
Yeah. A previous tutor
Yes.
that she was requested to change to put the some names but I cannot see any changes. Is the support team to make the correct my name, which is detecting on the screen because it's tough for tutors or when I interact with someone. Of course, it's a tutor. Then they find it tough how to pronounce. So yes, let me walk it out because too busy I'm walking the restaurants. So really, I hardly find a time to do all these things because really, it's not easy. Like the time schedule is too busy, too hectic.
Yeah, I think you'd be able to do it all by yourself, considering the schedule that you're talking about. If you don't have time right now, I think just take out 5 minutes out of your busy schedule, and then you can sit down with the laptop and you can just change this name that you have to your correct name. You can just do that, just
All right.
5 minutes, and just find your way
Yeah.
around the website, and then you'll be able to do it.
All right. All right. I'll look into this after the session, or maybe I'll somehow manage in my free time.
Yes, yes, sure. So, Dilshad, tell me about your hobbies. Like, what do you do when you have free time left?
No, I think hobbies is like first thing I would say that I want to be communicator, well communicator. For me, like I'm working as a restaurant manager. So the first thing for a manager to be a little uh, assertive communicators, confident speakers, so that he can message, he can put his ideas, his opinion to the teams or to the management, to the boss, in a very clear statements without any hesitation, without any complications. So the first, I want to see myself as a as a good communicator, the first things. And these hobbies, I don't know, from the beginning when I was in my native place, I had somewhere uh, in the head of my, I had this in the corner of my head that I want to be a speaker. And yeah, well, this is hobbies. And I used to play cricket a lot. That was my hobbies. But right now, I am not having any interest in playing cricket. So if when it comes to the hobbies, when it comes to something about life, that's what I like. So it's the first thing that I listen. I wanted to be speaker, and also along that, how do I improve? How do I enhance that communication? So I read a lot of, I read book. I watch the content on Facebook or YouTube. The content which the content English contents, especially when I listen Priyanka Chopra, Karan Johar, Deepika Padukone. So I find them interesting, their speech interesting, and I want to utilize their words, how they utilize in their communication, in their, you know, their speech when they do. So, but still, yeah, I'm not able to. So that's why I'm here on this platform, and I wanted to enhance the communication skills and develop my personality.
Yes, just one correction that I would like to put forth is, as you mentioned, in the corner of my mind. So there is like no particular corner. All right, you can. The correct way would be in the corner of my heart is the correct way, and if you want to use mind, it is in the back of my mind.
Mm.
Okay,
All
just
right.
this correction. Otherwise, it was all right.
Mm, mm, mm. All right. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, all right. So before we move ahead and hop onto the topic that we have for today and learn some new words and idioms, I would love to give you my introduction as well. So as you can see on the
Sure.
screen, I
Sure.
go by Muskan and I come from the city of Joy, Kolkata. I have 3 years of teaching experience and I love to read, write, and paint. And I also love to interact with people coming from different walks of life on this platform. That's all about me.
Great. It's nice to hear. Nice to see.
Thank you so much, Dilshad. All right, so let's begin with the magical world of advertisements because that is what the topic of today is. So, are you ready for that?
Actually, due to busy schedule, today is Friday, and I'm connecting you from the workplace. So, and because of what that I have not viewed the notes and what is exactly. So maybe I will not be able to speak, but yes, let's go. If I can do this, so then we'll proceed it. Otherwise, we'll shift to something else. What I feel.
Yeah,
But
I think that this is a very big assumption or maybe misconception people have in their minds that if they have not gone through the topic, they won't be able to speak on it. I think there's a better way to speak on it because if you do not know about something, you just don't know, and let's see how you fare well in that. If you know about it,
mm,
it's going to be a little easy for you. But as far as I can see, you can speak well apart from a few articles related errors. You're not making any major errors. So I think that it's going to be a
yeah.
good one for you. So you must not be terrified.
Okay. Yeah. Let's move.
Yes, all right. Talking about advertisements, why don't you tell me what kind of an advertisement do you really prefer to watch? Or maybe which mode of advertisement was very prevalent back then in your time and how things have changed now?
Oh, can you tell me another way? So, like, I'm not getting exactly what.
Okay, so can you tell me what kind of advertisement was prevalent back in your time and how things have changed now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the advertisement like earlier, go back to 2 decades before that, it wasn't, the public. Nowadays, what I have noted, people like watch not the advertisement, always they watch the Facebook, they watch the Googles, they watch the search, the Instagrams advertisements. So it makes now the people vocal or, you know, if they wanted to have a food in some good restaurant or restaurant open or somewhere, so they are not going like, okay, let's check first their reels on Instagram. Let's check first their post on the Google's or YouTube or Facebook. So the kind of the mentality of the people have changed now, which wasn't earlier into back in 2 decades. So like yes, so the kind of the changes that we can see in this 2020th century, but it makes a lot difference. Nowadays, here I'm working in restaurants. Here I can see that we call the influencer and bloggers who has the followers like 1,000 or 2,000 people, but we inviting them and we giving them food for free just to promote our food. And people, when they see their feeds and reels and on Instagram or Facebook or any social apps, so they turns towards that restaurants. It makes a difference. Now the people are really, on online things, um, a lot matter for them people. So advertisement exactly, yes. Now they completely changed the world. It is not absolutely like how it was earlier, 2 decades or 3 decades before. Now we are become shop, what do you call this, purchase person online? What do you call that? How do you utilize it comes? Like people are not are easy to if anything they see on online, they shop immediately. Okay, they buy immediately, even it is not required for them. Sometimes that I go on other platforms, I see, oh, this is what that I was looking. So we can just place the order and will deliver to your home. So people are like that now. Yeah. So advertisement and all, it's really making uh, more making changes the world.
Okay, yeah, you're right in this. Correct. So it's like, advertisements are a source of various things. Either you can, get be benefited from it, or you can not be benefited from it. So in many cases that we come across, it's like people are not being benefited from it because they're getting into the trap of advertisements. Advertisements are being able to lure them into their trap, and that is the reason why all of these has been happening. Did you get my point?
Mm.
Hello?
Yes, yes,
Am I audible?
I hear you. Yeah, yes, you're audible. I can hear you. Yes, yeah, it's clear.
Okay.
Everything clear. Yes, yes.
All right. So I used two words over here. First, the chaos, and the second word was lure into. Lure. Okay. Chaos means, what do you understand with the word chaos?
Yours is like something, too much like if I say in Hindi, hangama kind of like, hustle and bustles and
Absolutely.
so much things. Yeah, so much thing over there. So that I understand the meaning of the chaos. If I'm right, so
Yes.
please tell me. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And lure in. Lure in means to अपने तरफ खींचना, to pull something
Hmm,
towards yourself. So the beauty of advertisements have been able to lure people into its trap
hmm,
to
hmm,
pull.
hmm, hmm,
Okay, got
hmm.
it?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Could you spell it? Actually, Leo, it's something that I have come across for the first time, but yes, yours is not a usual. Unusual, it's common word for me. So yeah, this is something new for me to learn it. Okay,
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
Lure. It's Lure,
Mm,
lure
mm.
in. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yes. All right. Okay. So, do you really think that advertisements always tell the truth? Are they being truthful all the time?
No, to be honest, that the advertisement is not true all the times, which is honest, which is true. 100%. I don't agree with it. Advertisement, what it showcase to you, what it display to you, it absolutely sometimes opposite to that when you reach to that. Okay, when you go and get that. So physically and in real, it's totally, I'm not agreeing with it. Like I
Okay.
remember yesterday or day before yesterday, one of the influencer who came and he captured the crowd. Like the entire restaurant was not full of the crowd, but some portion of the restaurant was crowded. You know that we have captured that crowd and we have shown into the advertisement that see we are full, we are packed. Actually, it is not true. So, so like what you wanted to show in your advertisement, that can be only, buyer or the people can see. But actually, the advertisement, whatever you have been displaying, whatever have been, showing, it's not 100% true. There 100% something wrong with it. So don't attack towards the advertisements when you see. Please inspect it, examine it before you move ahead, before you attract towards it. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, do you think, like, what in your perception, do you ever think that you got fooled by one or the other advertisement just because you got lured into their trap?
I wasn't fooled by the advertisement, but yes, it happened with a lot of people, with a lot of my friends also. They have shared the story what they were because they have once I think they watched they bought a watch and it shows a when they saw the pictures and videos, it was a new kind of and with well polished and shining. But when we received the watch, it it was totally not new. It was old kind of. So the advertisement was totally different. And online and the pictures totally seems different than reality. So please, it happened with one of my friends, or it happened with many of my friends. So many people have shared, but it didn't happen. Actually, I'm not online shopper. What do you call somebody who shop a lot online?
Yeah,
Is there
so
any specific words?
no, nothing like that. You can just call yourself, people just call themselves shopper. Online is just online.
Sure.
What is it? You just add it in the beginning. I'm not much of an online shopper. Correct, that's the
Oh,
way.
yes. All right. Fine.
Okay, no,
So I
so
think
not
that's why I'm not being fooled. Yeah, in my life, I don't remember because, yeah, actually, and also one more thing that I'm not coming from a rich family that I always go to buy things online or even offline. So, like, that's why I think I'm not being fooled up. But like, I've shared the stories of my friends that happened with them. So, therefore, I would like to give an advice to all those people before you get attracted towards the advertisements, make sure like the things that you see on these screens is absolutely when you receive it. But you know what happens after receiving there is a again process you have to send it back you receive it and not up to the but not working and some damages happen and then you receive it then there is a long process that's why I always scared and also I don't advise to anybody to shop online it's better to go shop and watch clearly find it out what you want exactly you see physical you will find better but here in these days, you know, the people wanting everything in your hand, in their hand. Why? They are not supposed to move from their place. They are like feeling, no, it's fine. It's a good service. Like Swiggy and Zomato, you can see people order through the Swiggy and Zomato, and they get the food at their home. It's somewhere is okay, but you know the food when you take the parcel, it's not that kind of the quality that you get at the restaurants. They totally became damaged because that Swiggy driver, what they do, they have simultaneously two three orders. So they drop one and then they move to another one. Maybe your house is not very close. Maybe it takes like 1 hour, 2 hours to reach to your house to drop the house, and the quality of the food doesn't remain the same how it is serving at the dining or at the table. So similarly, in another case like a watch or something, um, when you buy something online, so please make sure that I don't make sure that things is okay. And I would not recommend people to buy online most of. It's better to walk down to walk to the shop and buy physically.
But I would beg to differ in this, Dilshad. You know why I'm saying this is not that I'm in favor of online shopping and it's very convenient for me. First of all, it is a convenient process. It is economical as well, shopping online. And secondly, you don't have to travel from one place to another, especially in this summer heat. If you consider buying something in the summer season, just imagine going out to the market and doing stuff. That's the reason why we have these applications, for example Blinkit and all, and then we have these shopping applications as well. So I think this is one of the pros of shopping online. Wouldn't you like to take
Mhm.
advantage of this opportunity, the privilege that the world has to offer?
Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't think that's why people in this world nowadays, people are very attracted towards the online shop. But I think I find myself one of the that who always is scared because the experience that I had first, like this Bluetooth that I'm having, the online shopping. I purchase online shopping, but not purchased by myself. I asked one of the friends because he usually does it and he get the things correct when he receive it. So I had a phobia kind of like if I because one time only I purchased something, I don't remember what was, but it wasn't correct. It was like a old something. So the first experience was not bad. That's why I recommend. That's why I took the help of one of my colleagues. I asked him, please buy for me a Bluetooth, and he purchased and it is good. But most of the what I feel that it makes also lethargic like sluggish people. Okay, things you're getting everything at home, but fine. Maybe technical things like electronic things. If you want something, you can buy. But when it comes to the food or food, yes, relating to the food, I don't recommend to buy because the um, parcel or things that you being served on the tables is totally different in that test. So yes, at one point of the time that I agree with you that if you are buying, if you wanting to buying something, so buy it like electronic things or something that you don't want fresh. Like, is it fine if it comes by 1 hour late or 2 hours late or tomorrow or day late? That doesn't make a difference. Then you can go it. But it's still that have to be very, that have to be. We need to know one thing that or put a message or mail or to that shop person that it should not happen. Uh, for whatever you purchase, the same thing supposed to comes, not something else should comes.
True. Okay, it can be seen from that perspective as well, like different experiences and different perspectives altogether. But talking about advertisements, one thing that really comes to my mind when I ask you that question related to if you ever got fooled or not. So I can think about one such situation, when they used to air the advertisement of Fair and Lovely on televisions, and I really just bought it in sense, I got into it. That's also a way to say it. Like as many people say, I'm not buying it. It means ऐसा नहीं कि वो खरीद नहीं रहे. It means that I'm not buying the idea, the concept that you're showcasing. But I really bought the entire concept altogether. I really thought that if I just start using this cream, I would be able to look just like the girl, fair, white,
Mm,
and completely,
mm,
whitish in color. But of course, that
mm.
did not work out. And later on, they also came up with an idea of fair and handsome for men. And I was like, okay, so of course, this company was fooling each and every one of us.
Mm. Yeah, yes. Actually, let me tell you exactly this incident remind me. It took me back 4 years back when I was in Saudi Arabia, Gulf. So it was about the hair treatment, the medicines, and they showed like it is powerful. It is really good for the re-hair growth. So I was suffering from the hair fall. And even still, I'm suffering. But that time in Saudi Arabia, water is very salty. It's hard. It's not like in India. It's smooth. So Gulf. water is like that, like you will get in Rajasthan either. Rajasthan water also is really not good. So so I saw that advertisement and I bought, and I had no any difficulties in buying that money because that times when I was in Saudi Arabia, I was earning good amount of the money, so it wasn't for me tough to buy. So I bought that. And then really when I applied it, I decided just use one bottle or two bottle will be sufficient to regrowth. I could not see any difference after applying. Similarly, like you mentioned that hair, uh, which cream that you name? Fair and
Sorry?
Lovely or
Fair and lovely. Fair and
Fair and
lovely.
Lovely, and Fair Handsome for Men, which was so all these like in the advertisement they see in one day, in 1 month that you are going to regrowth or you are going to back things how it was thing earlier, but it's not happening when you utilizing the reels. Advertisement do not trust. Don't trust advertisements. It's really fooling you. I would not recommend it at all. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I didn't remember all these things. Like you said, when you bring these things into my head, fair, handsome, and all the which product you call?
It's Fair and Lovely. For girls, it was
Ah,
Fair and Lovely, and later on, they also
mm,
came up for men. It was Fair and Handsome.
fair and handsome. No, basically
Yes,
there is a
right.
one certain word for these. You know, what do you call? Not, no, I'm talking about this. Not fair, lovely, and fair, handsome, the particular name. I'm talking about there is the one things which is called, which is belongs like dairy product. If something comes like butter or ghee, so we call it dairy product. So similarly here, fair, handsome,
Cosmetic.
and fair, lovely,
Cosmetics.
cosmetic. Yes, 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 cosmetic. Correct.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So
Cosmetics, or
when
you
it
can
comes to
also
the
call
cosmetic,
it skin lightening creams.
hmm. So when something